Okay, good morning. How are we all today? All good. We have a new class today with two yoga blocks today, just basic yoga blocks, nothing fancy. You get them on Amazon. Also, if you don't have a yoga block, you could do it without, and some of the exercises you could use a soft ball if you wanted, or a cushion. Anyway, let's get going. Okay, finding some time for yourself, relaxing your shoulders. Let's take some nice deep breaths in. So filling up our abs, breathing in, and exhale, blowing out. Okay, see if you can breathe in for 6. Hold for 3. Exhale for 8. Hold for 3. Breathing in for 6. Holding for 3. Exhaling for 8. One more in your own time. Okay, hands on the side of the ribs, same breathing pattern. In for 6. Hold it for 3. Exhale for 8. Hold for 3. Go again. Binding your rib cage, holding at the top, exhaling, blowing out, and feel your rib cage come in and down. And then hold it at the bottom again. So hold for 3, breathing in for 6. Hold, exhale, and hold. Okay, palms together, normal breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth, twist round, look at your back elbow. Coming back to center, exhale, go the opposite way. One more each side. Okay, allow your hands to fall by your side and roll your shoulders up, back and down. Nice, slow, controlled movement. Nothing jerky. Control everything you do with your breath. Reverse it. And then let's go one at a time back. Nice and controlled. Don't rush anything. Reverse it. Warming up those shoulders. Holding here, hands on hips, internal pelvic floor squeezing. So we're going to breathe in, lift your pelvic floor internally and squeeze, and then release it down. Let's try that with that breathing pattern of breathing in for 6 and holding, exhaling for 8, holding for 3, and again. So you're lifting your internal pelvic floor, strengthening those muscles, and releasing. One more, breathing in, lifting up, hold it, squeeze it, release it, hold it at the bottom. Okay, tucking your tailbone under towards your nose and back the other way. So small tuck of the pelvic floor, of the pelvis, towards your nose. You can squeeze your glutes, you can squeeze your thighs, you can squeeze your bottom. 2 more. 1 more. Brilliant. Okay, toes, warming up our toes, picking the toes up, laying them down on the mat, picking them up, laying them down, wiggle them around, and then we're going to start by gently leaning forwards and backwards. So spreading the weight between the toes and then arriving centrally on your heels behind you. Relaxing your shoulders, keep breathing. 2 more. Last one, hold if you can. Spread the weight. Slowly come back, draw one set of toes at a time towards each knee. Feel that nice stretch in your calf, Achilles heel. And then if you wish, you can do both sets of toes towards the knees, towards the shins at the same time, and then up and hold if you can. Release it there. Okay, pedaling it out, working your way through the toe, rolling through. 4, 3, 2, 1, and let's get on with our workout. Brilliant. Okay, bit of fun here, and I'm not sure how this is going to work, but we're going to give it a go. So one block is going to go between your thighs. Purpose is that it engages your inner thigh, so already you'll feel a little pull, hopefully, and it also engages your tummy muscles, so and it keeps you nice and straight, and it just takes your mind off anything else. Okay, this one, while we warm up our shoulders for the first set, we're going to try and balance on our head. Purpose of this is to try and slow down the movements with our shoulders and control it. It's probably going to fall off my head. It will definitely fall off most of our heads. So I don't think there's a knack to this because everyone's head is shaped differently anyway. So I'm going to try and keep nice and still. Okay. And then I'm going to warm my shoulders up. So both arms are going to come forward, stretch forward, relax the shoulders, breathing in. Exhale, right arm comes up, back and down, reaches forward. Brilliant. Left arm up, back and down. Right arm's going to go back first, all the way forwards. Left arm. Wobble. Let's see if we can do both arms. So both arms drop down, behind, lift up, back, over and down. Let's go back the other way. Lifting up, keep squeezing on that block in your inner thighs, back slowly. Whoa, all the way around that shoulder blade. And then meet me with your arms in front. Amazing. We're going to do a spine twist. So arms go to the side, block is still on the head. Take your shoulders away from your ears. I've got a wobble going on. Draw your tummies in. Inhale. Exhale breath. Spine twist. Top half of my body only, twisting round one side. Ooh, I hit a wall. See how far you can twist around, keeping that block on your head. And coming back to center. Now normally I say take your eye gaze with your back hand. This time we're just going to move our head slowly, and then you're going to go the opposite way. So my head is rotating and my eyes, so maybe when you get to this point you could move your eyes. Let's work out eyes. Move your eyes to your back hand if you feel like the block is going to fall off your head. Exhale, come back slowly. We're going to do one more each side with our eyes. Okay, I'm going to just reset mine. Okay, arms out to the side. Okay, twisting round. So my head is moving and I've twisted as far as I can with my range, and now I'm going to move my eyes left. Look at my fingertips if I can out the corners of my eyes. Move my eyes back, move my arms round. Power of the eye. Last one. Twisting round. My eyes. Whoa! My eyes and my head move then. Oh. This is how not to do it. This is showing you that it's going to happen. Not too cocky with that. Holding there, shoulders down, hands on hips, relax, take the block off. Brilliant. Okay, let's warm up with some squats. So blocks go on the floor slightly wider than your hips. You're going to stand on the blocks. If you're not comfortable standing on the blocks, take the blocks away. They're not too high and you should feel fairly safe on them. Okay, standing on the blocks, they're quite spongy. So stand in your Pilates V. So heels go in bottom corner, toes point out. I'm just going to have mine slightly wider than my hips so I can squat down. Adjust as you feel necessary. Okay, we're going to do some squats. So shoulders down, breathing in. Arms come out to the side. We're going to squat down and round our arms around. So squatting down, knees are going to the outside edges. And then we're going to lift our arms up as we stand up. Pushing up nice and high. Arms come out to the side. Go again. I think I'm just slightly going out of your range as I come up. You get the ideas because I've got the blocks. As you push up, arms come up. Stretch up nice and high, arms out to the side. Go again. Exhale up, arms out to the side. We're going to stay down on this one. So squatting down, staying down. So pushing your arms, it's as though you're hugging that beach ball inside. So you're just going to little tiny squats down, wide squat. I'm feeling it here. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 and hold. Take your shoulders from your ears. And then how slowly can you come up? Arms come up over your head. Whoa. Reaching up, out, in, step off the blocks. Okay. Keep one block on your left foot. Just push the other one out of the way for the moment. You'll use that in a minute. So you want to stand quite centrally on this block. We're going to do some single lunges with our arms. So right foot is slightly offset behind you. And we are going to start with our hands on the hips, and we're just going to squat down and up to start with. So squatting down and up. And as you squat down and return, push your heel down. So squat down, up, push heel down. You go tiptoes, up, heels. Tiptoe right foot, up, heels. We're going to add on. So we're going to squat down, come up, arms go out to the side, leg kicks to the side, and down. Squat down, up, out, and in. Two more. Last one. Clicky knees. Down and hold. Small pulses down. Shoulders are pushed back. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. How slowly can you stand up? Push that heel back and take a stretch forward. So look over at that toe. Feel that nice stretch on the back of your leg here. Step it in, and then you're going to move that block or go onto the other block for the other foot. Okay, nice comfortable position. Left foot is offset and back, and we'll squat down and up. Let's try genie arms this time, shall we? So we squat down, push up, lean back, down, up, heel back, down, raise toes, up and back. Keep going. Raise your toes, push your heel back. And then we're going to add on to this. Reset, down, up and out, down, up and out. Two more. Nice slow controlled movements. Down and hold. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 and hold. Shoulders away from ears. Come up nice and slowly. Push the heel back lean over, look at the front toe. Oh, step it in. Okay, balance track. Let's do, you could do 2 blocks if you want. If you're feeling adventurous, try 2. Please sign the disclaimer here though that if you fall off and do something to your ankle, you'd sign a disclaimer. Okay, I'm going to try 1 to start with. You could do no blocks, 1 block or 2 blocks. I mean, I suggest that you try 1 to start with. So we're going to do balance track. So drop the other block to the side. So 1 foot on, shoulders back. Let's all start by just lifting and lowering the right knee. Lift and lower. You can stay like this if you wish. If not, you are going to go lift your right knee, take your arms out to the side, push your leg forward, rotate your palms, leg comes in, and then we're slowly going to go back, pushing that foot onto the block. Come back round, knee up, leg out, rotate palm, knee back, leg back, arms forward. 2 more. Knee up. Oh, I'm very wobbly. Leg out, rotate, knee back, leg back, arms forward. Let's do 1 more. Arms out to the side, knee up, leg out, rotate, leg up, hold it. Let's go back for 1 and hold it. And back up. Drop it down. Whew. Feel that all on that leg here. Okay, just wiggle it out a moment, get the blood flowing again. Same thing other side, brilliant. So remembering how you felt balance-wise on the block. I'm tempted to try 2, but as I think I'll go out of range on the camera, so we'll stick to 1. I might try 2 off of camera. Okay, foot nice and firmly on the block, and then lifting and lowering. So we're strengthening ankle joints here and stability. Okay, and then when you're ready, let's take the arms out to the side, and then let's rotate our palms. Let's tap our shoulders, come out, knee in and down. Okay, I meant to go back with the leg there. So, okay, knee up, arms out, rotate palms, extend leg, tap shoulders, return in, now go back. Okay, forwards, knee up, extend leg, rotate, tap shoulders, return, rotate, leg in, arms forward, leg back. 2 more. Tap shoulders, return, rotate, knee in, leg back. Last 1. Keep breathing. And forward, hold it here. And forward, hold it here. Tap down. Woo! Well done. Brilliant. Okay, roll downs. Roll downs we're going to do on the blocks. So you can keep the blocks stacked together, standing on the blocks. Pilates V. So heels squeeze together, toes to the outside edge of the block. Reset yourself. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale, chin to chest, roll yourself down. So purpose of the blocks here is that it gives you more room to stretch down. So more room to get that nice opening of your lower back and the length in your hamstrings. So eye gaze goes through the little tiny gap in your legs. Inhale breath, exhale returning slowly. push the weight firmly into those blocks, challenging your stability again. Keep squeezing the thighs, wrap round as you return up, stacking your spine, roll your shoulders back. We're going to do a mermaid each side. So left arm goes on right hip, and then you reach over. Feel that nice stretch down that right side. Return out, and also the other side. So remembering as though you've got two sheets of glass, front and back, and you're just dipping down in between that. Okay, reset, breathing in. Exhale, chin to chest, roll yourself down. Nice and slowly. Hang at the bottom, eye gaze through your legs. Having to work a bit harder because you're standing on something a little bit unstable. Keep your tummies lifted in. Inhale breath, exhale, bottom of the feet pushes into the block, back of the ankle, back of the shin, back of the knees, and then you're thinking this is almost like one leg now, like a mermaid. Keep it squeezed nice and tight. Turn your pelvis, turn your hips, and then feel your spine stack, 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 stack. Roll your shoulders back, mermaid over. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Okay, last one. We're going to come down onto the mat. Okay, bear with me on this. Okay, rolling down, chin to chest. Okay, we've got to get ourselves safely to the mat, and we're not going to do it from here particularly as we normally would. So we're hanging at the bottom, eye gaze goes through the legs. If you can, bend your knees away, so you're plie-ing down. So now you're sort of in like a ungainly frog position, and your hands should be nice and safely on the mat here. Inhale breath, exhale, walk your hands out, and you're going to go into a plank position on your blocks. It's quite a nice position. So feet are lifted, tummy's lifted. Think about the gap in between your shoulder blades lifting up in between your shoulders, and you get that nice long line. Okay, inhale breath, exhale, tap your right knee to the mat, push up. Tap your left knee, push up, go again. When you're pushing back, push your heels away from you. And again, one more. Push back and hold. Okay, drop your knees to the floor. Push the blocks away with your... What's I going to do? I'm just going to do a press up. Push the blocks away. Okay, you're going to do a little press up. You can do a tricep dip or a press up. So tricep dip, elbows go behind. And then tuck your toes under. Push yourself up into upward dog, and then push your heels back. Rock forward. Knees go down. Tricep dip. Push up. Hips up. Heels back. One more. Rocking forward. Working through those toes. Knees go down. Tricep dip. Push up equally on both hands. Hips go up. Hold back. Drop your knees. Take a rest pose. Breathing in and out. Okay, one block is going to come with you to the front of the mat. The other block, you've got one block in each hand. You're going to lay down front. Okay, I'll start with my left leg so you can see. The block is going to go on my bottom, under my bottom cheek, and then I'm just going to kick my left heel into it. So it's wedged between the back of my ankle and my bottom. The other block, I'm just going to stretch my arms out in front for the moment. So trying to keep our knees fairly close together, tucking your right toe under so your thigh is lifted. Okay, in fact, let's just put the head on the block here for a little rest. And then you're going to squeeze the block in and up and lower. Squeeze in and up and lower. Two more. You can hear that noise. It's my children coming in saying hello to the dog. In and up. In, squeeze and hold. release it down. Exhale, breath, swap sides. Small move, very effective in your hamstring. Okay, underneath my right bottom cheek, my right heel pressed on, head on the other block, breathing in, left toes tucked under, thighs are lifted, squeezing up on the right and down, squeezing up and down, up and down. Two more. One more hold. Release it here. Okay, take the block away. Just drop that block to the side for the moment. Okay, let's just stretch out the arms with that block. So stretch the arms away, stretch the legs away, full body stretch. Okay, block is going to come under your head, hands are holding either side of the block, and we're going to lift. So keep our legs long, strong and together. Lift our head with the block, just a couple of inches off the mat. So you lift and lower. Lift your head and the block and a really small move, isolating that lower back. So think about lifting forwards and back, so you're lengthening, no crunching, like a swan. Up and hold, down and lower, exhale. Okay, now stretch the block again in front of you, arms are long, you're going to hold onto the block like it's a swimming aid, tuck your toes under, lift your thighs off, and then you're going to kick, swim, holding. See how still you can keep that block with your shoulders. So really reach forward, oppositional stretch, fingertips to toes, and kick your heels and thighs off of the mat. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it. Exhale down. Take a breath. Abs. Okay, coming onto our back. Okay, using the blocks, we are going to, let me check what we're doing. One block is going in between your knees, laying down nice and flat. Okay, the other block, just hold it on your chest for a moment. Take a moment, inhale breath, exhale. Let's prepare ourselves for this. So back of the head is soft, shoulders away from ears, back of the chest, back of the rib cage, back of the hips, pelvis is nice and soft. Knees are slightly engaged by holding that block, and then your feet are nice and evenly distributed with the weight. We're not rocking on either side. So pressing your big toe down and then the weight across the little toes. And then finally, inhale and exhale. Soften your rib cage in and down. And that allows your spine to soften down to the mat. Brilliant. Okay, holding the block in between your hands, keeping your elbows sort of sliding along the side of your waist. The block is going to go on your forehead. So you're laying down flat. Inhale, exhale, head and shoulders lift, block stays on the head. So you now, from this point, you're flattening your spine down to the mat. So you've lifted for one, we're now going to extend for two. So arms are going to move forward, stack the block on top of the block, hold it. Come back to first position, lay back down. You're going to lift up for one, extend for two. Back for one, and everything lays down. So lift for one, keep your elbows tucked in, extend for two. Come back for one, and down. Okay, keep drawing your elbows towards the mat as you lift for one, extend for two, squeeze that tummy in, and down. Keep going. Lift for one, and two. Back for one, and down. Keep a gap between your chin and your chest. Don't crunch your chin. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Let's do two more. Up for one. Extend for two. Back for one. Lay down. Up and hold first position. Hold second position. Can you take your head a little bit more over the center of your body? Hold. Back down for one. Release it down. Take the block out and just have a little windscreen wipe of your legs. Okay, coming up, we're going to do some bed lounges with our blocks. So blocks are going to go either side, so your elbows are rested on your blocks. Okay, now we want to lift from the chest, so we're not all collapsed in, so you get that dip in your spine. You want to keep lifted so that your spine is in line with your shoulders, nice straight line. So we're not collapsed in, we're lifted up from here already. So you've got a nice big smile with your collarbones from east to west. Hands can just be nice and gradual here. And then you're going to lengthen your legs long, strong and together, and you'll stay lifted. You're already working here. So first of all, we're going to lift our right leg towards our nose, lower it down. So nice soft feet. If you want, you can do heels down. So you could do soft toe up, heel lead down, soft toe up, heel lead down. Keep lifted in the top half of your body. If this is enough, stay with this. If you want to extend this a little more, you can pass your legs. So you scissor. So you your legs cross here and then switch, switch, switch. Keep thinking about lifting your thigh towards your nose. If not, you just do one at a time. Or you can do a mixture of both. 4, 3, 2, 1. And then we're going to bicycle. So again, same thing. You can keep one leg low and do one at a time. You can slide them in. If not, you bicycle. So keep lifted in the top half of your body. Keep your eye gaze looking straight forward. Gap between chin and chest. You've got almost got a pencil in between your shoulder blades, so you're lifted. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it here. Just release that off by twisting your knees either side. Okay, staying with this position in our blocks, we are going to, what we're doing now? Lifting the legs. Oh yeah, sorry. Okay, so knees into tabletop position. So 2 options here are extend one leg at a time. So you extend a leg, lift it, and you can have one foot on the floor. So start that again. So everyone start feet on the floor. So we'll all start. Right leg comes into tabletop position. It lifts, lowers, returns, bends and in. Left leg tabletop position. Lift, lower, return, bend and in. So you're working the lower part of your tummy. So you either do one leg at a time or staying lifted, legs in tabletop position. So you come in, out, lift, lower within your range, then bring your knees in, tap down. So tabletop, extend legs, lower legs, lift legs, bend and down. Tabletop, lift, lower, lift, bend and down, or you're doing one at a time as well. Oops, I didn't do that then. Okay, we'll do one more. So tabletop, lift, lower, return, hold it here. Small pulses of your knees in towards your chest. So keep drawing that in. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop your knees. Have a little rest for a moment before we do our next move. We've got 2 more. Actually, I think I've done our last move already. I have, so we've got one more. So corkscrew or can we're going to start with. So legs go back into tabletop position. You're going to drop your knees to the right, kick your right leg, take it back, go to the center, roll over to the other side, left leg kick. So it's like you're canning. This is prep for corkscrew, and then if you wish you can add both legs straighten and then bend, double can, and then if you wish you can just tick tock your legs each side, and then if you wish you can do your corkscrew, so you come down, round and up, and then go back the other way. Only do this if you can control it. It is quite hard. If not, just stick to either double legs, bent legs and one kick. 2 more. Wherever you are, back to center, bend your knees in, come in, give yourself a little hug over. Whew. Have a little twist out. Brilliant. Okay, abs done. We're going to do our roll down with our block. So block goes, I feel like I'm a bit discombobulated today. Bear with me, we'll get there. Okay, block is going to go in between your feet, at the side of your feet, so that they become sort of part of your feet, part of a brick wall. So they're not soft toes, they are toes. It's going to make your toes point to the ceiling. So the block is very much in line with your feet. And then we'll do our roll down. So obviously if you're only doing half a roll down, you can slightly bend your legs and come in and out, or you can keep your legs straight for the full one. So shoulders away from ears, spine nice and straight, block in front, inhale, exhale, under the low ceiling, curling your pelvis, curling your hips, lower spine, middle spine, upper spine. And you take a nice big stretch out with your arms. Inhale, breath, exhale, arms up, head up, top of back, middle of back, lower back. Now push your belly button down, curl yourself up, and then you're going to sit up nice and tall, and then you're going to stack your blocks on top of each other as though you're building a wall, and then curl over in your spine stretch. So shoulders round over. Reset yourself out of your spine stretch so you're nice and straight again. So stack your spine straight. Inhale, breath, shoulders are low. Exhale, curl your pelvis, curl your hips, and then articulate your spine. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, arms up, head up, shoulders. Think about peeling your spine. Now push down your lower hips, push your hips down. Sitting up nice and straight, reaching over, stacking your blocks, spine stretch. Come back up, nice straight position. One more, inhale, breath, exhale. Think about going vertebrae by vertebrae, pushing down, push down, push down. Exhale, arms over, inhale. Exhale, arms up, head up, top of back, peels up, middle back, lower back. Now push your hips down to the mat, curl yourself up and stack your blocks. Take one more spine stretch. Coming back up, sitting nice and tall. Brilliant. Okay, glutes. We're going to do offset on our block. So one block, your left knee is going to go on one block. And then your right block is going to go in front with your right hand on it. So left knee, right hand on the block. So we're offset. So we're challenging our pelvis to keep it in neutral, to keep it still here. So left toe is tucked under. Okay, offset position. We're just going to work our glutes, so we don't want to be wiggling our pelvis around. So everybody take a deep breath in. Right knee comes in towards left hand. Okay, then it's going to push back nice and slowly, seeing how still you can keep that pelvis. It's going to lift up and lower, come in, push away, lift it and lower it. So push down firmly into the blocks with your knee in your hand, but trying to keep your pelvis as still as you can. We're just working that big glute muscle. Keep going. You've got to work quite hard here with your breath to keep nice and still. And keep drawing your tummies in. One more. In, out, up, down, up and hold. Small pulses up. Keeping still in our trunk. Okay, bend your heel to the ceiling. Push your heel as though you're going to stamp on the ceiling. Lower it. Push it up about 3 inches and lower it. Donkey kick and lower. And lower. 2 more. Up and hold. Kick the foot out so the leg is long. Make it longer. Push it away. Kick the heel to the bottom. Extend. Kick in. Extend. Kick in. Extend. One more. Extend and hold. Left foot comes left. And then it circles round to the right. It comes left. We're still trying to keep our body as still as we can. And we're working that leg. Left and right. One more. So we're going to go left and hold. And then you're going to sort of sit back so you can untuck that toe and sit back down for a nice stretch. So you're pushing forward with your arms. Feel that stretch on the outside of your left buttock. I'm going to come up and then tuck your toes under on the left. Take your right foot out to the side. Untuck your toes again. Sit back and feel that nice stretch. And then take your left arm underneath your right arm and thread the needle. So you're getting that nice oppositional stretch again. Okay, come back, reset yourself. And then we're going to swap sides. So sit up for a moment if you want. Release your wrists off. Have a little twist around of your pelvis. Go again. So right knee block. Left hand block. Okay, inhale breath. Trying to keep everything as still as we can. Feels slightly odder this side. It probably will do. Okay, left knee in, push away, up and down. So it comes in, pushes away, lifts up and down. Trying to keep our pelvis nice and still. So you're going to work hard to draw your tummy in and keep still. Use your breath. Come in, push away, lift it, lower it. 2 more. Lift and hold, small pulses. Back to midline, bend your foot to the ceiling, push your foot as though you're standing on the ceiling. So you're donkey kicking just a small bit. It's a small lift and you'll feel it underneath your left glute and in your hamstrings, hopefully in your tummies. 2 more. Up and hold. Extend that leg away. Push that leg to make it longer and then come in, heel to bottom. Push it away, make it longer, heel to bottom. Push away and in. Away and in. Last one, away and hold. Okay, it's going to circle right and then circle left. Circle right and left and right and left. 2 more. Okay, over to the right, hold it, take a stretch back. So push that leg behind you, feel that nice stretch. Slowly come in, take the leg out to the left and then stretch back on here. Toes under, toes tucked under the other foot or soft, however you feel comfortable. So pushing back, take your right arm under for a thread the needle, seeing if you can get that shoulder down to the mat. Okay, brilliant. Coming up out of the pose, sitting up, shake the wrists, shake your body, reset your pelvis. Okay, we're going to do, oh, notes. We're going to do bridge. So toes are, blocks are long actually, long and facing together, laying down flat, feet on the blocks, nice and comfortable. Relax yourself down. Relax your shoulders from your ears. Take a moment. Ribs are soft, in and down. Knees are together. Okay, hands down by your side. Let's start with a tiny pelvic tilt towards your nose. So small little twist of your pelvis and then back round the tailbone. So twisting it, you can put your hands in front so you can actually feel that tiny little twist if you like. Small little twist, let your crease of your leggings and then uncrease. Okay, pushing up. So twisting your pelvis, hold it here, and then you're going to float your hips up from here to the ceiling. I'll take that out, it's annoying my hair. So floating hips up high, pushing up nice and high from here. Hands on your hips, feel that long bone going towards your knees, pushing away. Hands down. Walk your toes so the heels are hanging off the edge of your blocks and then lift your hips up higher. Okay, from here you're going to pedal your left heel down, push it up, right heel down and up. So you push it down and then up as though you're in a high heel shoe. Down and up. Opposite heels down and up. Push up, hold up in your high heels, arms go up. Push your arms away. You're going to take your right arm behind you, your left heel pushes down. Come to center, left arm back, right heel down. Keep going. Keep pushing your hips up. One more each side. Up and hold, up onto your tiptoes, hold, arms gently fall away behind you, still on your tiptoes. Inhale breath, exhale. How slowly can you lower the top of your back, middle back, lower back, keep on your tiptoes. It's a bit longer to lower, then you can lower your heels down. Whew. Push your heels onto the mat and draw your toes up, feel that nice stretch. And then your arms will follow. Okay, brilliant. One more move we're going to do, taking one block under your hips. So your hips are raised, have the other block just above your head because we might put our head on it in a moment. Okay, we're going to do single leg stretch. So single leg stretch. It actually feels quite nice if you just extend your legs out long here. Hips are lifted, you've got that lovely gap in your spine here and your chest is open. Okay, you're going to draw your right knee in towards your chest and stretch your left leg out. Keep your elbows wide, so you keep stretching the left leg away and drawing the right knee in towards the right shoulder. Nice deep stretch here. And then slowly you're going to switch. So you slowly, if you feel a bit vulnerable on the with this under your hips, you can place that foot down and then switch. If not, so you're drawing left knee into left shoulder, right knee is extending out. If not, you're going to swap the switch, draw it in. So either place the foot down before you do that if you feel a bit vulnerable with your lower back. So This is a really nice, slow, controlled single leg stretch. Brilliant. Okay, draw both knees in. Okay, from here, I'm going to put the block under my head. Okay, both knees are in, so block is under the hips, both knees are in. Okay, we're going to do a little reformer move here. So legs are going to come up, long, strong and together. They're going to slightly lift towards my nose. They're going to lower. They're going to circle out and then back round, and then bend your knees in, push your legs away. This time circle out, round, bend your knees in, push your legs away, nice and slow, circle, even circle on both feet, feet together, bend your knees in, push away, circle, round and together. Hold it here, breathing in, circle, take a wide circle from here. We're going to reverse it slowly. Legs come together, knees come in, legs go up, circle, in, up, circle, in, and hold it here. Straight legs up. Okay, let's just open our legs for a nice stretch. And close our legs. Your left knee is going to bend in, your right, so it's called stag. So left knee bends towards left shoulder, right leg extends out. And then switch. Right leg towards right shoulder, left toe points out. And switch. And switch. So you're getting that nice oppositional stretch here. And switch. One more each side. Stag. Okay, come together. Feet come together. If you can, see if you can get the soles of your feet together, and then you can put your hands on your ankles and draw your feet towards your groin for that nice little stretch in your inner thigh. Okay, and then draw your knees together, have a little rock. We're going to place one foot down, place the other foot down, lift your hips up, take the block out, lift your head up, take the block out, draw your knees together, sit up nice and straight. We're going to soles of the feet together, finish with a seal. So soles of the feet together, hands go through the underneath the shins and pull yourself up. So you're going to lift up, you're going to roll back. If you don't want to roll back, you can just open and close your feet from here and roll forward and just do a gentle roll forward and back. If not, you're going to kind of lift your feet up, come over, back, 1, 2, 3. Over, back, 1, 2, 3. So you roll over and back with control, 1, 2, 3, and again. Hold it here, 1, 2, 3. Drop your feet down, round yourself over, sit up nice and tall, roll your shoulders, tuck your knees under, and then we're going to do a back arch. So back stretch, round your back to the ceiling, toes tucked under, tummies are drawn in. Exhale, arch your spine, lift your head, relax your shoulders. Go again, draw your tummy in, tailbone under, push your spine to the ceiling, scooping up, exhale. Hips to the ceiling, upward dog, pushing back. Squeeze your heels in your Pilates V. Walk your feet to your hands. Pilates V, fingertips, toes, ankles, shins, knees, thighs. Turn your pelvis, turn your hips, stack your spine. Your shoulders back. Have a little swing. Side to side. I hope that was okay today. It was new with the blocks today, so a little bit of an experiment. There's a couple of things I might change before actually doing my class next week, but hopefully that was all okay for you. Let's take a deep breath in. Thank you for joining me again. Appreciate it. I know most of you are my friends, so that makes it even safer place for me to do. Up onto my tiptoes, out to the side, hands together. Well done, guys. See you next week. I think we might do circle again next week. Have a good weekend, or have a good day or evening. Thank you.